So a challenge was presented to me a while back. The challenge was if I could make a base with only 10 stone. Well, I can't, because that would be impossible. But I think this is the closest I can get to it. And this base costs 1,000 stone. So this is Black Person's design. I helped work on this with him, and this is what we came up with. So in this 1,000 stone base, we fit 6 boxes, 2 furnaces, a repair bench, sleeping bag, a cupboard, and some other shit inside. So let's go take a look. All right, so going inside here. Box up top, and notice these boxes, they both have code locks on them just in case if someone comes in, they can't just, access those real quick. They'll have to hit this shit out first, and that'll give you enough time to spawn in behind and close the door on their ass. Notice the position these doors are in. So I can't jump in when both of them are open, so this makes it easy for me to pop out and shoot them in the face. Keep in mind that this is more of a finished product, so at first you'll start with some small boxes, and then later you'll upgrade to the large boxes. And then this is the main loot room. We got our cupboard right here, 2 furnaces, 3 boxes right here, and then another 2 in the back, and those are the ones that are kind of sticking out there. I probably wouldn't put anything too important in those 2 boxes right there. This is where you would hide your good shit right here. Got the teddy bear in the back there, fireplace to keep you warm at night, and that's about it. Pretty basic. All right, and then real quick, an easy way to upgrade this. Shoot under the foundations, just upgrade that part right there. Then you can add a little honeycomb. Now this right here, this is going to cost at least 2 walls to get to the main loot. So that's 8 rockets or 4 C4. And you can continue to add more honeycomb if you like, to make it a little harder to raid. But once again, this is just supposed to be kind of a starter base or easy to make solo base, so you can go off and roam right away. All right, and then I'll show you guys how to build this real quick. So I find it easiest to start off with the triangle foundation. You can build the square just right off that. Put up the walls here. Now I know I don't do this in the video. It's just because I'm on my creative server, but make sure you guys secure the base first before you start placing shit down. Because this is the point that someone's gonna run up on your ass right here. So just make sure you get those walls stoned up, get that door on, and then you're safe to start placing shit. All right, and since we're starting out here, we're gonna lay down the small boxes. Should be able to fit plenty in here. And you can stone up this foundation. You don't need it though. Although without the foundation, you could potentially shoot any door campers in the feet. But the base is more secure with the foundation. So keep that in mind. You should get the doors placed in the correct way. And just make sure you guys are real careful with this, because if you leave the outside door open and if you close the inside one, a potential attacker could sneak in right here, and then when you open the door, they're going to be able to get right in your base. And then real quick, I wanted to show off this trick. You can actually hide boxes inside of stone rocks, and this helps a lot getting started. All right, so I'm just showing you guys how to do this here. I probably wouldn't put this right outside your base though, because it would be a lot easier to find. You can find a bush with like a rock in it, and that's probably the best spot to place these boxes in. And then just wanted to show real quick, you can actually put code locks in here, so even if they did find it, they wouldn't be able to access the box. You can still blow these up though with rockets, C4, and grenades and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, but it helps a lot getting started. All right, now we're gonna blow this up. It really doesn't take much to raid this. Just a super cheap basic base, 1K stone. That's like, what is it, like 2 nodes or something like that. It's gonna take you 5 minutes to farm this base. So, but yeah, it's just 2 C4 to blow in, 4 rockets. But if we buff this up a little bit, show you how much it'll take here. All right, so it's 4 rockets and 2 C4. So for the price, this base is awesome. But keep in mind, it's very easy to raid. All right, so small bases aren't the only thing you can build in these riverbeds. Here's just kind of like another example of what you could potentially build, just to show you what it would look like coming from the top. So if you notice, I staggered the walls, so it's kind of like vertical double wall stacking. You guys can see how many walls it really takes just to get inside this little part right here. So you can really get creative with this. The nice thing about this is it's just like a cave, so the attacker is forced to come from a certain angle, and you can really capitalize on this. And just to show kind of what it would take to raid it from the front. Although for a base like this, I think someone would probably raid it from the top, because with the high external stone walls in the front, it doesn't really make sense to come in through that side. And then I have my cupboard hidden in the back here. I'll show you guys how to place this here in just a sec. Inside the wall. Alright, so in order to place the cupboard down in the inside of the rock, you need to first place down a foundation. Lets you place it just like that. You can actually take out the foundation. It's going to stick in there like so. Bam, it's inside. Just an idea, you could potentially hide a loot room right here. Like this, and I'd be surprised if anyone would go through the boxes thinking the cupboard is straight in the back there, unless they've seen the video, of course. Alright, and the last thing I wanted to show off here is just another possibility. I want to bring in another builder just to kind of show another mind, another way of building in one of these riverbeds. So I'm going to hand it off to Gray, one of the URXP builders, and we'll see what he comes up with. Alright, so that's about it, guys. I know a lot of people will say it's going to be an easy raid in the comments, but I think I explained the purpose of the base pretty well, so for those people, if they still don't get it, I don't think I'll be able to help you. But it's a pretty awesome design for what it's worth. Shout out to Dean Central for helping me out with the item placement and drawing the beautiful camouflage on the base. And shout out to Black Person for coming to me with this design. This is Casey Mo. You guys are watching Casey Mo TV. I believe I have found that sweet middle ground with this base design. The idea behind this base is to make it easy for the owner to defend, while also being easy to build and to expand.
You can call me stupid.
Alright, motherfuckers. You looking for a good solo base? I got you. This base will only cost you 6k stone, and it's way harder to raid than it looks. I put the loot in an awkward spot for raiders, so the only way to get it is by blowing up at least 3 walls. Oh shit, there's a fucking guy here.
Give him plague.
Oh no, Marky's coming! Oh no,
I got him! I got him!
You did?
I got him!
Yes.
Pretty serious.
Okay.
Oh, fucking dick. Little weenie.
Let's sit down in our chair.
So the gun doesn't respawn. Bolty with
I'm coming back in.
Yeah, I picked up the bolt with the scope.
Fuck. Someone has to place it down again. Someone place it down again.
I killed him. Doors open. I need help.
F1 grenade. You guys need F1 grenade.
Got him. All right, guys, you need to push. You need to push right now.
I see him.
Oh, oh, oh shit! I found it.